Hi, my name's Yana, and today I'm going to be doing a video in collaboration with Renata from GreenLifeinDublin. I will link her channel below so you can check out her video as well. Basically, we're going to be sharing our favorite zero waste makeup products. So I really haven't done many collabs, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah, and it was pretty much perfect timing because I've been switching things over slowly to more zero waste choices. So I mean, I've always had like small, eco-friendly brands that I liked that I kept using, not necessarily because they were zero waste, but because I just like their products. And then, I've been swapping out the ones that are packaged in plastic as I'm using them up. Obviously, I still have a lot of like plastic stuff left, but these are the ones that are my favorite zero waste so far, including a new brand that I just picked up recently. That's really, really awesome. They have managed to create colors I didn't know existed even in the clean beauty world for replacements for things that I use like contour. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I don't know how long it's been since I made a video because I think it's been a couple weeks. I've just not been motivated, and I'm moving in a month and a half. And so we've been like selling off our furniture, and I just have not been like motivated in the headspace to like make videos. So if you're still subscribed, thanks so much. I appreciate you sticking around, and hopefully you guys like this video. So let's get into the brands. Okay, so the first brand I want to talk to you guys about is a pretty popular one at this point, and it's Ether Beauty. I've done a video review on this brand. Basically, it was started by, I think her name's Tuli. Oh my god, I'm sorry if you're watching this, I'm butchering your name. But she is amazing. She pretty much like worked in Sephora and saw how much waste goes on in the beauty world and was like, we really have to cut down on plastic. And I think she's a vegan, so she's like very pro animal, cruelty-free for the environment. So she created her own brand, Ether Beauty. And these are zero waste eyeshadow palettes, and she has other ones, but these two are the ones that I have. I definitely want to buy more, but I've been more conservative with my purchases as of late because I'm trying really hard to use the stuff that I actually own and get through them. And it's really hard to go through eyeshadow palettes, to be honest with you. Maybe I'm just not wearing enough makeup daily. I don't know. Anyway, this is the Crystal Grid. This is personally my favorite, and they discontinued it. It was a limited edition, so I'm really sorry if you want to buy this, but it's beautiful, and you can pretty much recycle this entire thing. And now Terracycle, if you're not familiar, is pretty much available within I think every Nordstrom or most Nordstroms. And if you're not in the States, look up Terracycle's website and you might be able to find something locally to you. I'm not sure if it's only in the US. But basically they'll recycle your beauty product packaging for you. So you just drop your stuff off when you're done using it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is 100% zero waste and recyclable, and it's made out of this really thick like cardboard material, but it's really sturdy. It doesn't feel flimsy. I also have the Rose Quartz Crystal Gemstone palette. This is probably their most popular palette, I think. It's the first one they came out with that I know of. And obviously you can see I've loved this one like a lot longer. I've just had it longer. And it has more everyday wearable makeup colors. So I just reach for it a lot more than this one, which has like funky colors, but both really well loved. The colors are super flattering. And I think that the design of these palettes is really cool because the colors are like unique and interesting and still really wearable. Like there are colors in here that I was like afraid to wear, and then I was like, wow, I really actually love this, and end up wearing it like over and over and recreating that eye look again and again. So I really freaking love these so much. I talk about them all the time. I feel like I've mentioned them so many different times, but yeah, Ether Beauty, super awesome. You can find them in Sephora and probably most major beauty retailers at this point, and also on their website. And if you shop on their website, you can use my code SA10 and get 10% off. Okay, so the next brand I want to share with you guys is one that I've been using for years, so many years at this point. I want to say like maybe 9 years, maybe 8 years. I don't even know. Like I've been using them forever. The first product I tried from them, and this, it's Gressa Skin. The first product I tried from them is their Minimalist Serum Foundation, which they pretty much pioneered in the clean beauty industry. It's an oil-based foundation, but they use organic broccoli seed oil, and they have a proprietary herbal blend complex that helps to fight acne and like fight all of these skin issues that people have while you wear it. And what's really cool about this one is that it pretty much sinks into your skin and feels like a second skin. I freaking love this one so much. I've purchased it so many freaking times. I can't even tell you like how many bottles I've owned of this stuff. I just keep going back to it. And it's also really easy to wear if you say don't have a lot of makeup brushes, or you're not really like someone who wants to be bothered with just like having to have like a technique, I guess. This simplifies things. Pretty much you apply it like a serum, like you spread a couple of drops onto your hands, warm it up in your fingers, and then just like pat it onto your skin. And then I like to smooth, you know, if there's any like fingerprints or anything, I like to smooth things out with a sponge or a makeup brush. It's so simple to use. Some people make complaints about like that it settles into dry patches and things like that. And for people who have drier skin types, you might have to exfoliate before you apply, but honestly, it's like my favorite thing ever. I don't know. Yeah, I love this. I also have their Illuminating Serum. It's like a shimmery serum. Ooh, like holding all their stuff. It's like a shimmery serum. My only complaint with this is that this specific batch that I have seems to have gotten like, I don't know, like some of the shimmer got stuck in this, and like the dropper seems to be broken. So I don't know. I have like a really tough time getting this stuff out of the bottle. So I think I just got like a dud packaging issue. But yeah, great serum. It's great for creating a base for your skin before you apply the serum foundation, and it's definitely designed with the serum foundation in mind so that you can apply them both. So this would be like your primer, and then you would apply this after. And like if you've tried the new Ritual Defeat Thorn Oil, it's kind of a similar concept to that. Except that I would say that this is a little more glowy because it has a shimmery mica in it, so it's meant to create like a dewy, pretty, glowy base. And so it makes this a little bit more dewy finish, because if you use this on its own, it does set to more of like a satin, soft, matte, depending on your skin type. So it's something to keep in mind. And I just wanted to show you really quickly the other Gressa products that I currently have in my collection. I've tried so many other products. I've tried their bronzing contour, their bronzing liquid or fluid or whatever it's called. And those are all really great. The cool thing about them is they're all like very serum oil based. So it's really easy to thin the colors out so that they blend with your skin if the color is too strong. So if you're really fair skin like me, you can still make it work. And if you have a darker skin tone, you can really layer it on and like make something really beautiful with it that feels like your skin, but still kind of brings out your features. So that's really awesome. I also have their a couple of their eye tints. This one is Envy. I love this one, and I end up repurchasing it a lot because I use it a lot when I do Halloween makeup. If you saw my zombie makeup look from a couple years back, I used this color primarily for the pop art zombie look that I created, and that was super fun. I also have Nev, which is like a white fleshy tone. I don't know, like a pale ass white ivory. I've used it for skeleton makeup, and I've also used it as like an eyeshadow base as well for, you know, more elaborate eye makeup looks. And then I have this lip boost in Belia, which I really like. It's kind of a gothy like brown tone, but it's really pretty. And what's really cool about this color is that if you don't want to wear it as just like a brown, like if you feel like browns aren't suited to your skin tone or something, or you want something a little more bright, you can mix it with other colors, and it really deepens the tone of like a really bright pink. It will give it more of like a deep berry or mauve. I just really like it, and it's pretty much the only brown lip color that I have. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, they have tons of like lip eye colors, and they all come very eco-friendly in these glass jars and bottles. One other thing I wanted to mention about Gressa that's really awesome too is that they make everything in small batches. Everything's organic. Everything is like made basically like within a short period of when you purchase it, so you get to use it for a maximum amount of time before it expires. And since everything is pretty much oil-based or waterless for the most part, I think for most of their products except maybe their toners, then they last a lot longer. So they might last you like a whole year, as opposed to a product that has water in it, and then that product's expiring, you know, within 3 to 6 months. Okay, so the next brand I wanted to share with you guys is Rms Beauty. I know a lot of people seem to have like weird issues with this brand, but I personally never have had any issues with them. I don't know. I see a lot of different people talk about like them being, I don't know, kind of controversial. I really haven't seen that. If you know what the issue is with them, please leave it in the comments because I'd love to know. But so far I really like this brand. I don't know. I really love their Uncover Up. That's pretty much how I discovered them, which is most people, their introduction to Rms Beauty is their Uncover Up, which is a concealer. It was originally like a concealer / foundation, which is how I wore it. And that's a great product, especially if you have really dry under eyes or dry skin. It's a coconut oil base, so it's more of like an oily, I don't want to say oily, like it doesn't make you look greasy or anything, but it's more of a creamy finish. They also have their Uncover Up Cream Foundation, which I'm pretty much almost done with. Oh my God, I'm so proud of myself for using it. Almost all of it. And yeah, I don't know. This is a great product too. It's a great cream foundation. I'm wearing it now. Obviously I'm dealing with like breakouts, but it does have a really great finish. And if you have dry skin or combination skin that has dry patches or something, like it just looks really great and really wearable and really breathable. And you don't need a whole lot to get like a really good, decent coverage. I would say the coverage is a little bit less than Gressa Serum Foundation, and you have to use a little bit more to get that coverage. So for like value, I would say Gressa is still better, but if you have more of a dry skin type, this might be something that you fare better with, and the Uncover Up, just because they are a little more creamy and they have coconut oil in them, so they're a little more nourishing to the skin. They don't dry down to like a satiny matte finish, if that makes sense. So if you use the serum foundation from Gressa, it's great, but then if you have dry skin, you're gonna have to work a little harder to make it work with your skin and make sure you prep your skin properly if you have dry skin or dry patches. Whereas like if you have dry skin, dry patches, this is going to be a little more friendly and easier to just pop on. Same with their Uncover Up. And the other thing I've been using is their Radiance Base, or Master Radiance Base. I have it in the color Rich in Radiance, I guess. It's just this really pretty shimmery kind of champagne color that you can use as a kind of primer. And you can use it as an eyeshadow, and I've been doing all of the things with it. You could also use it as a bronzer if you wanted to in the summertime. I haven't tried that yet. But yeah, I really like these. The only thing I don't like is the plastic lids. They used to use all aluminum lids, like for the Uncover Up and the Living Luminizer, which is a really great universal highlighter. Honestly, it's like the most neutral highlighter color, and it's really easy to wear, and it's not overly shimmery. Like, I love that one. But yeah, I don't know if they recently switched to these plastic lids, but that's not so great. So I don't know. I was looking into like getting their Uncover Up concealer, because I don't actually have a concealer that's not packaged in like that doesn't have a plastic lid. So if they're not doing the aluminum lid anymore, I'm gonna have to look for a different concealer. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, I really like this brand. I think they have a great ethos for like organic, simple ingredients. They keep things really minimal. They are kind of pricey, but their stuff lasts a long time because a lot of it's like cream, you know, thick, creamy, I don't know how, like consistency of their product. So when you get like a foundation or their Uncover Up, it's like almost like a balm cream pot. And so it does go quite far for what you're using it for. Like it lasts quite a long time for what you pay. But yeah, I mean, I find them to be pretty reasonable. They are a little pricey, and if you're on like a super budget, they may not be for you, but as we go along, I can show you some different brands that I have here that are a little more affordable. Anyway, yeah, for this reason, I really like these brands for drier skin, and also I really love their aluminum packaging, if it still exists, oh my God, for the Uncover Up and the Living Luminizer, which is the highlighter. They package it in glass with the aluminum lids, I think, hopefully still. And if that's the case, then I'll be repurchasing those. I've purchased them many times. Okay, the next brand I want to share with you is one that you probably know because they're so well known for being pioneers in not only clean beauty, but also in their refillable packaging and their eco-friendly organic packaging that's like super luxurious, and it's Kjaer Weis. Kjaer Weis is pretty much like the creme de la creme as far as I'm concerned, like in terms of crazy luxurious looking packaging for makeup, and also being like incredibly kind to the environment. They make all of their metal compacts and products in Europe, I believe in Italy or something. What does it say on here? It's faded. Yeah, yeah, made in Italy. And so these are incredibly heavy. I don't know if you can tell, they're just like super heavy duty metal compacts. And once you buy the compact one time, like when you buy a foundation or a blush or whatever, then you can buy just a refill and pop it out. And they have these things in the back of their compacts, these little holes, whoops. And you pretty much use like a small little sewing needle or something and pop it right out. They're magnetic and you can pop the new one right in. The only thing I don't like is that I noticed there's some oxidation with the metal where it turns green, and the tins can get a little weird and you have to like clean it off if you don't use your stuff quickly enough. So that's kind of annoying, and it requires a little bit of maintenance in terms of the metal oxidizing and turning green, like I said. So yeah. But other than that, honestly, it's really great. It is a little pricier as far on the scale of like price point, but again, if it's out of your budget, then the good thing is that like you could really save up for like 1 or 2 products and then refill them and it'd be a little bit cheaper. Or keep watching this video because there are cheaper alternatives that I'll tell you about. Okay, so pretty much I love their lipsticks. Their lipsticks are awesome. I love their red lipsticks mostly. But they have some neutrals and stuff, and again, they have the same kind of mechanism. It's not the whole, I forget how you pop this thing out, but pretty much their website has instructions on how you pop them out. So every time I need a, replace one, I usually go like the website. If it's not a compact, these are a little more straightforward. The lipsticks and the mascara and I think the brow gel have the same kind of mechanism where you can pop them out and refill them. But I'm not sure how to do it off the top of my head. I always have to go look at their website. I noticed also too that they are trying to give people alternatives who don't want these heavy ass compacts. Cause I mean, it's kind of really, honestly, if you've never like held a Kjaer Weis palette, like you won't know what I'm talking about, but it's so weighty. Like it is really heavy. You could chuck this at somebody's head and probably knock them out. I mean, it's incredibly heavy. But they do offer alternatives now. They have more of like I don't know, like a corrugated, like cardboard thing. I don't know. It's like red packaging and it's way lighter, but it's a little bit different and it's cheaper. So go check out their website. They did just have like a 20% off sale. I don't know, by the time I'm uploading this, hopefully I don't think it's going to be going on. So hopefully you don't miss it, but sorry. But yeah, so these are incredibly heavy, but they have alternatives which are cheaper. So those might be more within your budget. Anyway, all of their products are organic ingredients, plant-based, vegan, cruelty-free. It's super awesome. It's designed by Kjaer Weis, who's a really great makeup artist, and she's worked with like loads of celebrities and shit. Okay, this is an empty blush palette I've like cleaned out and like popped the blush out because I used it, and tossed the tin. And obviously, you can recycle those and stuff and like save them. This is one I'm currently using. This is, what is it called? Oh my God. Reverence. No, this is not Reverence. I popped Reverence out of this. This is, I think, Blossoming. A lot of their pinks honestly look pretty similar, but they're all beautiful. And that's the one thing I really love about Kjaer Weis, honestly, is that there are, for the most part, their cream blushes specifically, if you're gonna try nothing else from their brand, their cream blushes are really something. And every color in the line is like beautiful and universally flattering. You can wear it really light, really heavy. You could wear like a crazy mauve color or a pink color or an orange color. Like they're just so beautiful. You cannot go wrong. So that's pretty much what I tell people is like, if you want to try Kjaer Weis, definitely go for the cream blushes. They're the prettiest thing. And my favorite products, honestly, of all of the things that they offer. Also, their lipsticks are great. So if you're like a lipstick person, but dang, this is heavy. I much prefer something else. So I'm trying to look for like, if you know like a lipstick brand that has eco-friendly or like compostable or biodegradable packaging, let me know, because damn, this is like heavy. I cannot see myself carting this around every single day. And like maybe lip glosses too. I'm thinking like the main things I have not been able to find replacements for have been lip gloss, mascara, and brow gel. So like if you know what's up, like let me know in the comments. Okay, this is the compact for their foundation, which I tried. It's a great foundation. It's a little more of a drier cream formula. Again, I believe they use some form of coconut oil in there, a little bit of coconut oil, maybe not as much as Rms Beauty, but it's still a great product. It's a heavier, fuller coverage. So if you want something more full coverage than the Rms Beauty, try the Kjaer Weis if you have a drier skin type. I liked it, but I found that it was like kind of heavy and I didn't like it as much, maybe because like I don't do things that require me to have full coverage all the time, and I much prefer Gressa. It just feels a little more natural. But yeah, it was still a great foundation, still a favorite, but obviously Gressa is just the thing that I keep going back to. The other thing is they do have eyeshadows. They also have cream eyeshadows now. They have like pretty much everything you could want in makeup. And this is like my favorite color, Wisdom. It's like a really universal taupey gray. It's just really great in the crease, or like, I don't know, I really love this color. But yeah, same thing with these. You can pop them out with the little hole in the back and then replace them with the tint. So not so great when it comes to like making a palette, but if you like single eyeshadows that are packed and not loose, then, or pressed and not loose, then, you know, maybe check it out. It might be for you. The next brand I want to share with you guys is such a cool brand. They're eco-certified, they're organic, they're all natural, they're high performance. I think they've won several awards along with like CureWise. I think Gressa too has won awards. Oh my God. Pretty much all of these are like award-winning like makeup brands, and it's Antonym Cosmetics. They're eco-certified because they use bamboo and glass packaging, and their products are like a certain level of content of the ingredients are organic, certified organic. So yeah, really, really cool. I don't like their foundations as much. They're really, really light. So if you like that, then you might enjoy that. They also have makeup brushes, which are pretty great. I like their makeup brushes. Their eyeliners are awesome. Their brow pencils are great as well. I have them somewhere. I just couldn't find them in my collection. I don't know what the hell, where I put those. Well, for all I know, someone came and visited me and I was like, here, do you need a brow pencil? Because I have so much shit. But yeah, okay, so this is one of my favorites. It's Cheek Crush, their highlighting blush. It's so beautiful. It's really kind of like, these are very light, but they feel heavy duty. Like the magnet is strong and it's like sturdy. So you don't feel like, oh, this is gonna like go everywhere in my purse or something if it breaks. Like it's not flimsy at all. And they all have mirrors and stuff, so it's really handy to have on the go. And the cool thing about this highlighting blush is that it works as a highlighter and a blush. So if you're someone who wants a multitasking product so you don't have to like layer everything on, like you're not that kind of girl and you want something simple, like this is a great one because it honestly really does look like a highlighting blush. Like it really is like a glowy, beautiful blush, and it's so easy to apply. It looks beautiful. I think I have like me wearing it and stuff on my Instagram at Green Beauty Glamours if you're curious, probably like a couple years ago, so you're gonna have to scroll, but yeah, if you're curious. I haven't done a video review for this for some reason. I should really do more makeup video reviews. Let me know in the comments if you want to see makeup video reviews, and I'll try to make that happen and like do a makeup look or something while I'm reviewing the products if you want it. Okay, so this is another one. This is a pretty awesome, it's an eyeshadow quad. They have pretty great eyeshadow quads, I would say. If you like something that's just like 4 colors, really simple, you can travel with it, this is a great brand. They have some pretty cool options. This one's Quasset, and it has this like really pretty salmon color, a very dark black color, and white, and then this like copper color. You can kind of see mine's like kind of dirty. But yeah, really pretty, super wearable, natural. You could do an eyeliner, eye makeup look, whatever you wanted, and it'd be pretty easy. Okay, this one's called To the Moon and Black, and it has more of like a smoky eye makeup. I haven't used this one so much. It looks like I barely touched it because I haven't used it as much. So yeah, you've got this like dark charcoal color, a like shimmery gray, shimmery midnight blue, and then a shimmery white, white gray, I guess, yeah. A little more smoky eye. So if you like a smoky eye makeup look, this would be a good palette as well. Again, they have really great eyeliners, really great brow pencils if you like that, and the other side will have like the little spoolie, yeah, the spoolie or brush or something like that. And they come with like sharpeners and stuff, so it's pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, solid, shit. Solid brand that's super eco-certified, organic ingredients. It says 99.6% of total ingredients are from natural origin. And then, you know, they're reaching a certain standard to be considered eco-certified. So on top of like the eco-friendly packaging and everything, even the ingredients have a certain level of sustainability and natural origin, which is pretty great. So yeah, really love these, super worth the money, and they're actually pretty affordable as well. Okay, so the next brand I want to show you is called Fat and the Moon. I only have one product on hand. I don't know why I only have one product. They have a bunch of really great products, but what I really love is that they all come in these aluminum tins, and their products are all cream based for the most part, so they're really simple, minimal. They have some really beautiful eye colors that you could use as like eyeliner or eyeshadow or whatever. They're all cream based, so those are really wearable and natural. So if you kind of like that and you like, you know, aluminum packaging, this is definitely for you. This is like the one that I keep repurchasing, and it's their lip paint in Hecate. I just really like the name, and the color is like really beautiful. It's been featured in some makeup tutorials I've done, I'm sure, over the years. So I really love it. It's super beautiful, and I love that they come in these aluminum tins, very eco-friendly, very minimal. You can chuck it in your bag or whatever and bring a brush or use your finger. And that's super wearable. I also really love their glow, it's called like glow pigment or something. I used that as a highlighter for years. And in many of my past makeup tutorials, you can see me using that like a million times over. It's just like one of my favorite things. They also have a kohl eye tint or eye kohl or whatever it's called in black. So if you wanted like eyeliner, like a gel eyeliner in a pot, this is a great one as well. And again, they have like funky colors like green, bright blue, red. They have lip colors and all that. The only thing they don't have, I think, is foundation. So, you know, these are like multitaskers you could use on your eyes or your lips or whatever you wanted, but, or even in your brows if you had like black eyebrows or brown eyebrows or whatever. But as far as like very specific products, they don't. They're very eco-conscious, and they're all vegan and cruelty-free, so they're very minimalist. So if you like that, definitely check them out. They're very affordable, and yeah, I don't know, I just really like this brand. Okay, the next brand I want to share with you is a newer to me brand I just picked up to try out for you guys and for me, because, you know, I'm going more zero waste. But I thought it would be cool to share with you guys, and like, you know, Renata asking me to do this video with her, collab with her, was pretty timely because I just picked these up, and it's Salt New York. And I don't know where this brand has been hiding from me at. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know where they've been hiding, because I had no idea about this brand until like not even that long ago. But they sell really amazing, like minimal, zero waste makeup, but like the makeup is very high performance. But the thing is, they only sell the pots. So like, here, I'm gonna show you. So they've got these basically like little tins or whatever, and you have to either buy their palette, which I didn't like the way that their palettes are set up. They're like these little, like, they almost look like wallets because they have like fabric and they zip up and stuff. I just didn't like that. Like, I would rather have it be like a, you know, I don't know, like a bamboo or something, or like something more like this, you know, from Red Apple. I kind of hijacked this for Salt New York products, but you know, this is a Red Apple palette, and it's magnetic as well, or like a Z palette or something that's eco-friendly. This is an Inglot palette that I just bought on Amazon because I wanted like a bamboo palette, and I didn't really want their zip. I don't know, I just imagine that getting super stained. I don't know, just ask me why. But yeah, they have a lot of colors. They have a lot of colors you could use as foundation, colors you could use as contour, colors you could use as blush, lip, eyeshadow, whatever. I'm actually using one of the lip colors I bought, which is, I guess, a blush lip, whatever. They had it on special for spring. They had their like limited edition, and they were doing a 20% off. So I went in and I bought these. This is, oh my god, I forget what this color is called. This is called Rose. It's a lip and cheek cream tint. This is called Pearl, and this one is called just Contour. It's a sculpt in bronze. So yeah, a blush, a highlight, and this one is a sculpt in bronze. It is pretty not shimmery at all. And I use it like as a contour because I'm incredibly fair. And anything else, I've had such a hard time trying to use contour or bronzer. I don't use bronzer for the most part unless it's like really light or creamy or golden or something, because otherwise I just look orange and dirty, and like I have dirt on my face, and it's just bad because I'm too fair. This is really great for contour if you're fair skinned. They also have darker contours if you're not fair skinned, so they have a lot of options. I really, really like that, and I was super impressed by it considering that they're very minimal as far as you know, zero waste makeup brand. I also got these two colors, which came in their like new release limited edition spring collection, and this is the color I'm wearing kind of on my eye crease and also on my lips, and it is Lilac. It's really, really beautiful. It's kind of thinned out, so it looks a little more pink than it is if you were to like layer it on. And then this one came also, and this is Tangerine. It's a lot more orangey. I think I shared swatches of this on my Instagram, so go check out my Instagram stories on my like random hauls, or even in Green Living, my highlights. You should be able to find there that I've shown like all the swatches and stuff. And if you can't find it, leave me a comment below letting me know you want a review for Salt New York, and I'll make that happen. I'll do swatches and a makeup look and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much what they look like in the pan. This is way oranger than it appears, and this is pretty true to what it looks like, but this is sheared out. These colors are from Red Apple Girls, Red Apple Cosmetics, and this is a Red Apple Cosmetics, kind of like a Z palette, but theirs is way more eco-friendly. It's like hardened cardboard or whatever, and they're cruelty-free and vegan and everything. And again, the Salt New York's also really natural, consciously made, minimal ingredients type thing, so I really like that as well. Red Apple, they make awesome eyeshadow palettes where you can basically buy the entire palette and then they send all the stuff to you and you set it up yourself. So like you would get all of these little pans individually, and then you would put it all together and you would have like a 9 eyeshadow palette. That's what I had here. I also showcased how I put that together on my stories at Green Beauty Glamours. If you're curious, check out the random hauls. It should be in there. And again, if it's not, let me know and I will do a Red Apple Girls video review, because this is an awesome brand as well. They also have really great lipsticks, but unfortunately they're packaged in plastic, and I'm really trying to get away from that, especially black plastic, which is not recyclable at all. And yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of plastic in my life as much as possible. So yeah, those are my last 2 favorites, so that's pretty much it. Okay, so those are my favorite organic, natural, zero waste, low waste, minimal waste, whatever you want to call it, makeup brands that I really, really love, that I'm going to keep using as I continue to use up my old plastic containers of other cosmetic brands I love that you could probably see here on this channel if you want to, if you don't care about lowering your waste, but I really do, and the environment's super important to me. And so I've really been making like a huge commitment this year to lower my impact on the environment, on the animals and everything. And yeah, and I just went vegan like a couple of days ago, like completely. So that's been massive. And I used to be vegan when I was in high school, but I was incredibly unhealthy. So I've been incredibly apprehensive about going vegan because I was so unhealthy about it when I was in high school. Mind you, I was in high school like more than 10 years ago because I'm old. But when I was in high school, all we really had was like, I think we had Morningstar. I don't even think we had Gardein yet. And the options just were not there. And also I knew nothing about nutrition at all. So all I really did was eat like frozen vegetables that I would microwave. And then I ate like Boca burgers. And then I ate like Morningstar food. And I became very, very ill with all the processed food. So it's been a huge step for me to actually commit to going vegan, not just because of the animals, although yeah, that's a huge part. You know, animal cruelty is pretty atrocious in the world, not just in my country, but just worldwide. It's pretty rampant and awful. And yeah, so it's like a huge deal for me. Anyway, no judgment if you're like not vegan, you don't want to be vegan. I know plenty of people who are not vegan, and that's fine. But for me personally, it's been a big deal, and going like whole food vegan is something I'm doing. So that's been kind of weird and difficult and interesting, but like fun. But yeah, I'm excited to actually be doing it because it is something really near and dear to my heart, something really important. And I actually watched this documentary. I forget if it was Cowspiracy or maybe it was another one, but I was like binge watching documentaries on Netflix. And one of them said something about like split morality, where it's like we have this idea that we're like moral and just and correct, and we, you know, we say we love whatever, but then we're doing this other thing that's like incredibly toxic and harmful. And that's something that like I've been doing, you know, I've been like reasoning in my head, well, it's okay because this, oh, it's difficult because this, because I need protein, whatever. And yeah, I just couldn't make that reasoning anymore work for me. So yeah, okay. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found some zero waste brands that can help you out, that are natural and clean, not just zero waste or vegan or cruelty free or low waste or whatever, but also, you know, really minimal. And I like that. I think overall, if you want to lower your waist, one of the realities is that you have to stop consuming so much, and that's really hard to come to terms with. And, you know, I mean, simple things you can do is just use less, just be, you know, consume less, dedicate yourself to shop less, and not get caught up in the Instagram trap of like, oh, this is pretty and shiny, which we all do. So but yeah, hopefully you found this helpful. Let me know if you did in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have other brands that you think I should try that were not mentioned in this video that are zero or minimal waste. I would love to hear from you because I'm always looking for cool stuff to try out, especially if you know a brow gel, a lip gloss or lip balm or something, and mascara for zero waste. I literally can't find anything except Cure Wise. So let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. Love to hear from you. Hope you guys are doing well, and see you soon. Okay, bye.